I added PvP combat to my Unity game, and this is how things went. Hello everyone, Fuelvin here. So in my last video, I recreated one of my most famous Scratch games, Hobo Simulator, with Unity Game Engine, and a lot of you wanted to see me continue making this game. So that's exactly what I did. Over the past few weeks, I added a bunch of new features to the game, so let's just jump straight into it. So first off, I wanted to change the game's font, so as much as I did like Liberation Sans SDF, I wanted a more cartoony font to fit the overall visual theme of the game. So I went on this site called thefont.com, where they have a bunch of ready-to-use font assets, and found this free-to-use font called Stanberry that was exactly what I was looking for. After downloading the font from the website and uploading it into the project, I had the font asset ready to use. I then switched my font to the new one, and it looks way better. Now the next thing I wanted to add was some sort of punishment for getting a low reputation, and also a way to officially lose the game. Because right now there's no lose screen or anything like that, and nothing happens if you get a super low reputation. And that's sort of boring. So I drew up a new character to be added into the game, which is the police. I then did a bit of coding, and now if your reputation drops too low, then you have a police cop appearing onto the screen and running towards you. And right now he's pretty chill, so he's just following you around. And if you want, you can practice your conga line dance choreography with the cop. But this isn't a dancing game, so we gotta make the cop actually arrest the player. So to start off, I created an icon for the police and made it so that it appears when a police is off the screen, but is coming towards the player. I also wanted the player to have a way to escape from the police. So I made it so that when you run far enough away from the police, the icon moves to the top edge of the screen while fading away, and once the icon completely disappears, then you have successfully outrun the police, and now there is no more cop chasing you. So now we have a working police indicator icon, which also works in the case that there are multiple police. Now in my last video, I added a shovel to the game, but forgot to talk about it, and a lot of you asked what it did. Well, to answer your question, if you have the shovel in your inventory, then you get more money from dumpster diving, and that's it. But I wanted to add more functionality to the shovel, so I made the shovel into a weapon item type, and wrote up a script that allows the player to swing the shovel like so. But right now, as you can tell, it's not doing anything. So I wrote up some collision code and also a hit animation for the police. And now they get knocked back when the shovel hits them. By the way, just as a disclaimer, I do not endorse nor condone going around and hitting cops with a shovel. Please don't go out and do that. So yeah, now that I got that out of the way, you can hit any walking person that you see with a shovel and they will get knocked back. And as of now, you can hit them an unlimited number of times. Though the game sort of breaks when you hit a rich person. As you see here, they become like a can of sardines. I also made it really easy for me to change the knockback force in the code, so if I wanted to, I could make them fly back really far away when I hit them, which is not really realistic, but looks fun. Also, their collision breaks and they become implanted into the ground. So because of some of the issues I mentioned above, and also as a game design choice, I made it so that you can only hit the cop NPCs and not the rich people NPCs, just to make the cop chase part a bit more focused. After adding the police chase in, I had to fix the game a bit, because if the player gets in a police chase, I don't want the player to be able to still interact with anything. So now nothing gets highlighted when you get chased by police, but once the chase ends, you can interact with everything just like normal, and everyone pretends that they didn't just see you escaping arrest. Now the next thing I wanted to add is a lose screen, because currently nothing happens when the police arrests the player. So first off, I drew up a quick lose screen and made it so that once the police touches the player, the lose screen appears. I also made it so that you could restart the game once you lose, and everything gets reset. Now the last and the most important thing to add to the police NPC is the health, or hit points. I edited the code so that all police can take 3 shovel hits, and after that they have a good old faint animation, just like how Pokemon faint in the Pokemon games. They're just taking a nap, I swear. Next, I wanted to add some indicator to alert the player that they are in a police chase, so I drew up a simple red overlay, and now the overlay fades in once you're in a police chase and fades out once you're out of a police chase. Now that I have the police NPC and the police chase parts completely done, I wanted to add in some difficulty ramping just for fun. So I created this police count variable which will increase by 1 every time a police chase is activated. So you'll start off with 1 cop chasing you, then once you decrease your reputation again, you'll have 2 cops chasing you, then 3, and so on. And if you keep it up, then you'll be in an entire battlefield. Lastly, to make the combat more difficult, I increased the hit points of the police, so now they are able to take 5 attacks, and I also increased the shovel attack delay, so the police has to wait longer between each swing. The police also don't pause as long after they get knocked back, so with all of these changes incorporated into the game, the combat part requires a bit more skill. I didn't nerf the balloon cart guy though, he'll still sell you balloons even after seeing everything that happened. But that's pretty much it for all of the changes, so now gameplay time. Alright, so we are all spawned in, and as you can see we have our store and dumpster and everything else. So first off, I'm going to try dumpster diving, so I'll do it when no one is looking. Alright, hopefully they don't turn around. Okay, cool. So I found $4, I'm gonna dive one more time. Alright, found $5, sweet. Now I have $9. And I'm gonna go inside of this store here. By the way, check out this new font. It looks much nicer in my opinion. And now I'm going to buy a shovel, which is $5. Okay, so of course I'm going to showcase the shovel. So if we just dumpster dive one more time, then having the shovel allows us to get more money. So this time we got $7. Cool. And in this gameplay, I am going to pretty much try to lose as much reputation as possible because I want to mainly focus on showcasing the cop chase part of the game. But if you want to see me actually complete the entire game, then you can check out the gameplay from the last video. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to try to beg for some money so I lose reputation. Alright, I'm gonna beg one more time. Okay, and now a cop is after me. So now that I have this shovel, I can press space to attack or swing the shovel. But for this cop, I'm going to run away. So if the cop icon goes up far enough, then it disappears. And now we are in no more chase. Okay. So now I'm going to lose more reputation. So I'm going to beg again. And now we have 2 cops chasing me. Alright, so now I'm going to try attacking. So swing. Okay, that was a bit close from the other cop. But we should be fine. Okay, now we dealt with these cops. We survived. Let me try losing more reputation. Alright, now we got 3 of them after me. So they increase every time you lose more and more reputation. And okay, so they got me and I got jailed. So I can click to restart. And the game restarts. So let me just showcase the cop chase a bit more. Alright, so here is our first cop. Okay, and let me lose more reputation. Also, ideally, you don't want to lose reputation all the time. This is technically not how the game is supposed to be played. But for right now, I guess it's a fun side mission or like addition to the game, I guess. So alright, now we got 3 cops chasing me, so let me just try to get out of this cop chase. Okay. Also, by the way, if you haven't noticed, you can only hit the cops. You can't hit the NPCs. I might make it in the future so that you can hit the NPCs, but we'll see. Okay, now we got 4 of them chasing me. Alright, this is a lot to deal with. And okay, so one of them touched me and I lost. So yeah, that's pretty much the new gameplay for this game. And that's the entire game of Hobo Simulator thus far. What do you think about these new additions, and what features should I add next? Let me know in the comments below. Also, this game is on my itch.io profile, link is in the description below. Anyways, that's it for this video. See ya!